Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, it's shots...
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan gain their reward with an early goal. And here's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. And that is well cleared. And here's Savinho. Savinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Elects to cross. Maguire with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Jong, and he's straight offside. Vecino, Almada, nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Risa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bruno Fernandes. Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Maguire did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a sharp pass. And here's Dybala. Oh, well played, well played. Dumfries. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in. And the finish!
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look... Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away, and that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And he was alert to it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And the counter is on. Pepelu. Now it's Dybala. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Wissa with 2 goals already to his name. Dybala knocks it into space. And that'll be a goal kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
There's the shot! And a neat finish! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Kane wants to run onto this. Vecino. Some good work on the right flank here.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne.
Paris are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pepelu. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. A header! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's Kane! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's nice. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. And this is Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's not got that quite right. Almada. Vecino. This is a promising build-up. Dumfries tries across. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Always onto this. That is good alertness. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And yes, it's him again!
Changement. Le numéro 21. Le numéro
So we have
22.
movement on both
Le numéro
benches.
10.
It's
Le
turning
numéro
into
17.
quite a gem, this.
Le numéro
Well,
2.
needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Le numéro 8.
This
Joao
is intriguing.
Moutinho.
Next
Le
goal
numéro
critical.
5.
Well, a
Luis
goal either
Gustavo.
way at this stage
Le
would
numéro
qualify
15.
as a steal.
Attention.
Oh, what
changement.
sort of goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely shaped. Oh, shooting chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is
Il y
turning
aura
out to
4
be for him.
minutes de temps
Well, talk
additionnel.
about being on top.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. And there's a goal. And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Oh no, what has happened here? Wissa, he's shifting through the gears, tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying